Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Bunny Kira. Today I'm going to compare 3 different mystery boxes from 3 different brands, and we're going to see which one was the cheapest, which one was the easiest to get, and which one was the best value for money. So without further ado, let's begin. So we're going to compare mystery boxes from COLOURPOP, Little Cosmetics, and Made by Mitchell. Well, I really love the concept of the mystery box because it's kind of giving yourself a gift. So you are taking control over it. You can get it anytime. You're paying for it, but you still keep that element of a surprise, which I really love about gifting. And another reason is that it's a really good way to get acquainted with a brand. If you had never gotten anything from that brand before, it's a really good way to just, get a range of products. And also, if you don't really know what to get, they will decide for you. And if it's a good brand, a brand that cares about their customers, a brand that wants to grow, they will put something nice in it and they will provide a good range of products, right? So you get a really good first impression. We're going to look at 3 different brands today, and actually 2 of them I had never purchased before. So Made by Mitchell and Little Cosmetics, those are new to me. So for me, like, the mystery box from them was a way to get to know those brands. And then the COLOURPOP, I had ordered before, but I had never ordered their eyeshadow palettes. They look cute, they look good quality, and they have so many different color stories, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's also the sense of uniqueness, because I don't know any other brand, indie brand, that has so many eyeshadow palettes. And so whenever you buy an eyeshadow palette from them, you feel like, it's a unique product, right? And also, like, if you like collecting eyeshadow palettes, then it will be easier for you to do that with another indie brand that releases like 1, 2, 3 eyeshadow palettes a year, whereas COLOURPOP releases so many eyeshadow palettes during a single month, so it's very difficult to keep up with them. So anyways, let's look at the stuff today. All of it is new to me, and also I'm going to tell you how easy it was for me to get those mystery boxes, because again, I'm in Thailand, so ordering anything from abroad, especially from the US or the UK or Europe, because Little Cosmetics is from Germany, so it's quite difficult most of the time, but not always. We can start with Little Cosmetics. So I got what is called, I think, a large mystery box, because there are 2 sizes. One is large and one is small. And it came in a makeup bag like this. On the website, it said that this bag is $64 value in a stylish makeup bag. To be honest, when I got the makeup bag, I really didn't think that it was stylish at all. I mean, like, maybe it is stylish, but it's very, very cheaply made. So cheap that it broke right away. Kind of broke here. And this one, so I mean, like, I can make it close, but it's so cheap and it's not very good material, so I'm just gonna get rid of it after I record this. The first thing I saw was this. So this is a magnetic palette. It comes with 12 empty pens, and as you can see, I already stuck in some of the eyeshadow singles that they sent me, and I'm going to include the video of the swatches. So actually there were 4. I don't remember the names of these anymore. They came in packages like this, and obviously here on the back there is a name for each. So I've got Idol, Enigma, and Lore. But now, since I stuck them inside that magnetic palette, I don't remember which is which anymore. But obviously, like, if I really need to know, I can look it up on their website. However, when I just got them, and it was quite a long time ago, I looked them up. And one of them I couldn't find, but I don't remember which one was it. Anyways, so other than that makeup bag, they're pretty nicely packed. So they come like this. And let's get this one out now, and we can stick that one in. So now I have 4 different eyeshadow refills from Little Cosmetics, and they're pretty cute. Again, the swatches are over here now. So the eyeshadows themselves are quite pigmented, but for some reason the texture, they look very creamy, but they also feel quite powdery, like too powdery at some point. The palette itself is really cute. It's soft to touch. What else I got from them? So besides the palette and the eyeshadow refills, there were 2 more products. So one of them I have been using a little bit. It comes in a box like this. Again, other than that makeup bag, everything is pretty good here. Like all of the packaging is pretty good quality. So this is the eyeliner in the shade Phase. I really like their symbol, by the way. This one, it's very cute, very good logo. See, like very well packed. It's not gonna dry soon. So I have been using it. I don't know, good eyeliner. And I like this kind of, like this format of eyeliners anyway. And one last thing is the Plush Lip Cream. Came in this kind of box. Let's open it. So it opens from here, which is pretty cool. I don't know, like it's a bit unique. So this kind of shade, let's swatch this one. I think it's gonna look really nice on the lips because it's not that nude, but it's also not super bright. So it feels like it has a little bit of white in it. Beautiful color. These were all of the products from Little Cosmetics. Again, it was $35, or did I say that before? I don't know. So it was $35. It says that it's value of $64. I'm in Thailand and I'm going to convert it into baht. So I paid a little bit more than 1,200 for it, but I also paid a little bit more than 300 baht, which is like a little less than $10 for the shipping. So it was not too bad. It was not too bad. I feel like 300 baht for shipping, or like a little bit less than $10, is a very good price for shipping. The value is pretty good, considering that this one, out of all these brands that we are comparing today, I would say this is the most indie, if I can put it that way. If you are interested, definitely get a magnetic palette from them and get some nice eyeshadow singles to your liking, like build your own palette. Actually, they have that option on their website, and this is something that is different from other brands, and I was pleasantly surprised. So when you go to their website, you can build your own palette. You can also use the AI help. So they have that option on their website where you can ask AI to build a palette for you, but you can give it, you know, some pointers or some criteria that you would like it to follow. And so that is very cool. Also, like once it builds a palette for you, you can still adjust if you don't like some parts of it. I'm definitely gonna fill this one up. So I still need to get how many? 8 eyeshadow singles. So yeah, the next one is ColourPop. So ColourPop was cheaper. It was only $30. They said that I'm gonna get 5 different palettes, and I was really scared that I'm gonna get one of those like 4 pan palettes, which were like the most boring for me on their website. Actually, I got 3 5-pan. I think 5-pan palettes are at least really good to take with you on a trip. They're mostly monochromatic look palettes, so I got these 3. I'm not sure if every mystery box for ColourPop is the same. I know that Lidl Cosmetics put different stuff. So if you order from them, you might not get the same stuff as I did, but ColourPop, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So, and these are not on their website. I tried finding them. But anyways, I was pretty happy with the color stories. So obviously they are monochromatic look palettes, but they're very cute. So I was really looking forward to something pink. And even though this is not exactly pink, it's more coral, but it's still very nice. However, I've got to say that I tried this palette and this is not the best pigment, just not the best. It's beautiful, but it's not the best pigment. I expect more pigment. Like I could see that it's a bit sheer. So yeah, this one is very beautiful, but on the eyes, it doesn't look as bright, but I like the color story. This one I was using a lot because this one is just so great to wear daily, you know, and you can adjust how bright or like how deep of a look you want. So these are very nice texture. You know what? I kind of think they're similar to Natasha Denona 5 pen, and maybe people will hang me for these words because obviously price-wise they are very different. But you know what? Like Natasha Denona feels to me similar, not exactly the same. Obviously they have a better sparkle there, they're more shiny and everything, but I feel like this is so cute and, you know, so delicate. So by the way, this one is Statement Piece Pressed Powder Palette, and this one is on a wing. And one more 5 pen palette is Kashmir Forever. When I saw it, I was really happy, even though I already have so many different violet, purple eyeshadows, like in different palettes. But when I saw this, I was so happy. I don't know, I just like purple. I would expect it not to be sheer at all. They look so good in the pen. They just look like the kind of eyeshadow that will give you a lot of pigment, but they don't. Let me also swatch this one just because it's such a beautiful color. So even though it's pastel and even though it's still a bit sheer, but I would say it's better than the other ones. This is a good combo. Like you get 2 palettes with very bright colors, even though they're not like so pigmented. And then you have like pretty nude palette like this for daily use. But obviously you cannot expect the quality of Odin's eye, let's say, right? You cannot expect that kind of pigment from these. Okay, so these were 5 pan palettes, but I also got 2 more. And so the other 2 palettes, they were bigger. One of them is 10 pan palette, and it's called Roaring Hearts, like Roaring 20. And it has like really big pans, to be honest. I don't think I'm ever going to use it up. So it's a very nude palette. For me, this palette has like quite a few shades that I can use in other makeups because I just don't really go for nude makeup that much. But if I go for it, I would definitely use this one. And so the last one, which was the biggest one, and I was so excited about it when I saw the box and the name. It's very pretty on the inside. I like this little lemon over here. We've got some nude shades. We get a pop of blue, a pop of yellow, nice, interesting green shimmer. Actually, let's swatch this one. So this is the green one, which looks kind of greenish gold, but it's pretty. Actually, like they're good quality. They swatch really nicely. You can do like nice, interesting makeups with them that will look kind of classy, but also quite bright. Let's swatch the blue one. Okay. This one gives color and the color is really beautiful, but again, not like so pigmented. To me, these qualities fine. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not something that would stand out in the market for me, like of so many different indie brands with really beautiful pigmented eyeshadow palettes. So that's it. And so we've got one more. Oh no, sorry, numbers. I forgot about numbers. Compared to Little Cosmetics, it was $5 cheaper, like the box itself, but the shipping was 2 times more expensive. So basically they came to around the same price for me. So I paid around 1,000 baht for the box itself, which is like such great value for what I got. I got 5 different palettes for 1,000 baht, or like for $30. That's crazy. But then with the shipping, I paid almost 2,000 because it came to 1,700, a little more than that, which is still okay. Getting 5 different palettes for like 1,800 baht is not bad at all. It's a good value for money, I would say. And so the last one is Made by Mitchell. Package, like the box itself wise, that one was the best. Little Cosmetics came in a makeup box like this, which is cute, fine, stylish maybe, but again, not really good quality. And the fact that it broke right after I opened it kind of spoiled the first impression. ColourPop sent their eye palettes in just a normal mail box. I don't find that cute. I want a beautiful box, even if I'm going to throw it out. But also, like, I wouldn't throw it out if it was a nice box. And so Made by Mitchell came in a bag like this, which obviously I'm not going to keep because it's a bag. But, you know, like, it speaks of the brand. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's like for other people, it doesn't really matter. This one actually was almost the same price as ColourPop. For me, it was like around 1,000 baht, which is $29, $30. It says on the website that it's a value of 70 British pounds because it's a British brand, but I got it on Beauty Bay. And the thing is that Beauty Bay actually is the reason why I'm just recording this right now, because I got ColourPop a while ago, I got Little Cosmetics a while ago, but this one took a month to arrive to Thailand. So the shipping fee was the same as for Little Cosmetics, just a little bit less, like 300 baht. And so the price was the same as ColourPop. And that means that it's actually the cheapest one. So let's take a look at the products inside. On the website, it says that you're going to get 6 different products. And the first one, the biggest one, is the brush. And I am very happy about it because I love brushes. You know, if a brand has a brush and if they have a mystery box, I like them to put at least one brush inside. I really, really love the design. This is such a cute color and it's soft to touch plastic, and the brush itself is super, super soft. It's beautiful. It's MF4 brush. Cream products, cream, contour, liquid blush. By the way, love the packaging so far. If you are not new to this channel, you know that I stress a lot about packaging, and when it's good, when it's great, I mention it quite often because it's a big deal to me. The next product is this one. It's Gel Glaze Cream Eyeshadow. Actually, all of it is soft touch, even the paper, velvety feel. I'm really excited about this because this is a beautiful color and the shade is called Dreaming of You. So sweet. Even though usually I think metallic cream eyeshadows are not the best base, I'd rather go with the matte, but still we can do something with it, and even on its own it's very beautiful, and blue eyeshadows are in trend right now. The next one is sponge. Sponge is always handy, and once again it's a pretty cute bag that I'm going to keep. Next product is blush, or I guess blush. Clear as day. Alright, so it looks like highlighter to me, but it says liquid blush. Yeah, and it looks like eyeshadow to me as well, like liquid eyeshadow. I would use it on my eyes as well. Or highlighter. Yeah, either highlighter or liquid eyeshadow. The sparkles are very bright purple and pink. The camera doesn't catch that. Another one. Let me go. I picked the wrong one. I think we should finish with blushes first. So another blush, Cold Heart. And this one seems to be pink. Very cold pink. Kind of like purpley pink. I like this kind of shade. And the last thing is lip gloss Beam Apple Bite. All right, so just because of the package, I'm going to order more Made by Mitchell. How much I'm gonna order depends on how good these products are in use. So far, I'm really happy with the colors, with the shades. I'm really happy with the brush. I'm super happy with the packaging, but we don't know how good it is. Well, at least I don't know. Maybe you know. If you know, let me know in the comments. Look at this. I don't have lip gloss of this shade, definitely, just because it's too bright for me. It's the kind of lip gloss that I call like traditional traditional formula, because it's quite sticky. You know, when I was much younger, we only had lip glosses like that, and since then I'm a little bit traumatized. I don't really like sticky lip gloss, but for pictures I guess I can make it work. It's just not my favorite formula. And the bag is empty. So today we compared 3 different brands mystery boxes. To be honest, I think all of them are very good value for money. If I had to rank them, I would say that the most excitement I got from Made by Mitchell, just because it has a really wide range of different products. Right, the second one would be, actually it's pretty tough one, because I'm always more into obscure indie brands like Lidl Cosmetics, but then ColourPop just sent me like 5 different palettes for $30. So if I really had to choose, I would maybe put ColourPop on the second place, and maybe I'm going to change my mind, because again, it's such a difficult decision, but just I think it's a really good value for money, even though the eyeshadows are maybe not the best quality, but then you still can get many different looks from them. And they have included, just like they promised on the website, they included the colorful palettes, but they also included very nude toned down palettes that you can use every day. So it's just a very good choice. Let me know which mystery box you think is the best value for money, or which one seems the most interesting to you. Do you like mystery boxes? If you have ever gotten, or like if you usually buy mystery boxes from the brand, which one was your favorite? Like from which brand you got the best mystery box? Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.